Welcome to Ethereal Yoga. Today, Modification Monday. I have two blocks with me for this practice. If you have any strain on your knees or feel like you don't have enough cushion from your mat, grab a blanket, fold it up, and put it in the middle like I have here. If you do not have blocks, feel free to use books. But I do like to use blocks because it helps to bring the ground closer so we can do certain poses that you normally wouldn't be able to do when you are reaching the ground. But I will cue you in case you don't have blocks to try a different way. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and get started, and we're going to get started in mountain pose. So turn and face your mat, right? I'm going to place these here. All right, let's get our breath going. Just stand in Tadasana, mountain pose. Feel that ground, your feet, finding that balance, getting yourself with your breath, inhaling and exhaling. Just a little bit of a release. And just so you know, we may have some silent moments and use those to just kind of ground yourself, balance yourself, center yourself. Silence is actually one of the best medicines through yoga. Just breathe. Find that rhythm of your breath. Good. Inhale, arms up, a little back, and come forward into forward fold. And the exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bring it back down. And inhale, all the way back up, arms above your head, stretched, and bring back to prayer hands. We're going to do this a couple of times. Okay, so follow your breath. Inhale. And back. Exhale, come down to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, back down. Inhale, bring it back up. Arms nice and tight. Back down for prayer hands. Again, inhale. And back. Exhale on the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, back down. Inhale, all the way back up. Nice stretch up, stretch out that spine. Exhale, prayer hands. One more, okay? Inhale. Back. Exhale, on down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, back down. Inhale, bend the knees. All the way back up. Stretch. Exhale. Prayer hands. Very good. Perfect. We're going to go ahead and we're going to come down to tabletop. So I want you to arms up. Inhale. And exhale on the forward fold. Both hands on the mat. And come down with both your feet stretched out and bring your knees down to the ground. Good. Sitting in tabletop, you want to make sure that your knees are shoulder length distance, basically, right? Same width as your hands and your wrist. And then on the curve up, I want you to think about your navel. And I want you to think about bringing your navel all the way up to the ceiling. So when we roll it up, ready? We're going to inhale up. And exhale down and lift the chin. Good. Inhale up. And exhale. Round the back. Again. Inhale. And exhale. Good. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now staying in tabletop, I want you just to bring your left foot in between your hands here, right? For a low lunge. Low lunge, come up. Place your hands at heart center. Try and bring your hips in. Feel a good stretch in your front leg. Good. Breathe here. Find that balance. Good. Again, one more breath. Bring it into your chest. And exhale. Good. We're going to revolve and twist. You can use your block for this. Place your block right next to your foot. Right hand on the ground. If you don't have a block, you can reach the ground. Turn your hips, right? Turn yourself, and arm raised up high to the sky. Stretch it out. And exhale. Good. This will feel like a good stretch in here. Okay? Find that breath. Check in with yourself. And bring your left hand back down. Both hands on the mat. Place your left foot back into tabletop. Good. Now we're going to do the right. So I want you to take your right foot, place it in between both of your hands. Come up to heart center. Find that breath. Again, try and take your hips and bring them inwards a little bit, okay, so that we can get that nice stretch in that leg. Very good. Same thing, we're going to revolve and twist in low lunge. Left hand on the ground here. Right hand, twist yourself up and raise your right arm up above your head. Get a nice good stretch. Feel that balance. Very nice. And bring both hands back down to the mat. And I want you to go ahead and we're going to do a half split. So using your blocks, I like to put on the side of me here. You're going to come back and you want your right foot to be flexed. It's okay if you lean back further, but the goal here is to kind of you want to keep your spine aligned and just get a really good stretch in here, right? This is half split. So wherever you feel comfortable with your blocks, the goal is to get a nice stretch in your right front leg and to keep your spine straight and engaged. Engage that core. Nice stretch. Good. Bend the knee. Bring yourself back forward a little bit. Place your two hands in front of you. Bring your right foot behind you, back to tabletop. And bring your left foot, same as we did with the low lunge. Grab your blocks if you need them. Straighten your left leg for that half split. And on that breath, the one that you're inhaling, the exhale, sometimes you can sink a little deeper. Don't forget to flex that foot. Good. Just feel a nice, good pull in that left foot, left leg. Very good. Bend the knee. Two hands back on the ground. Place yourself into downward dog. And then we're just going to step forward. Walk yourself forward. Bend your knees. And come back up for mountain pose. Arms stretched all the way up high on the inhale. Exhale, heart center. Good. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do some of the warrior poses. So think about a little bit of balance when you're doing this, okay? Think about your right and your left foot. Where do you need to be with that balance of your foot? I want you to lift your left foot, hold that balance, bend a little forward, bend your right knee if you need, stretch your left foot back, not too much, and then lean into warrior one. Foot should be 45-degree angle in, and your other front foot should be completely forward. And find that breath, that power, that energy that you're feeling. You'll feel a nice stretch in your calf. Good. Very nice. Now open it up for warrior two, all the way. All right. Gaze up and over your middle finger. Sink down your shoulders. Don't hold so tight up here. Bring it down. Check in with yourself. Hold here. Very good. I want you to reverse. So left arm on your back leg, right arm, flip it and up and over. Bend back a little bit. And bring it back to warrior two. I want you to bring yourself face forward. Bring your foot closer like a pyramid pose, okay? And I want you to bend forward like you're going into pyramid pose. If you want to stay here, you can stay here. We're going to go into warrior three. I use my blocks to help me balance. So placing my blocks here, I'm going to raise myself up, left foot up off the ground, and flex your foot. Warrior one. Find your breath, or you can stay in your half pyramid. And release that foot back down. Warrior one. Very nice. And bring your hands back down. Forward fold a little bit. I call this my Superman. And bring your arms up. Inhale, back up. Nice stretch. And then I want you to step forward for mountain pose. Inhale, up high. Release that spine. And then drop your hands to heart center. We're going to go ahead and do the left side next, okay? So find that center, that balance on that left foot, right? Find it. When you do, left foot raised. Bend yourself forward. Bend the left leg. Stretch out the right. When you're ready, drop it down comfortably into warrior one. Heart center. You're doing amazing. You're here. You're present. Check in with yourself. Feel nice, good energy from your feet all the way to the top of your crown. Right? Arms up and out. Open for warrior two. Drop your shoulders and gaze up over your middle finger of your left hand. Very nice. Show you that your knee isn't over your ankle. You want to be right aligned with your ankle or here. Like you can be here, you just don't want to be up and over your ankle. So find that nice breath. Good. And reverse, right arm drops to your back leg. Flip your left hand and reach up high to the sky. Fill in that lung on the left side. And exhale. Bring your hand back down. Warrior two. Turn back forward. And bring your feet in for pyramid. And release yourself down halfway. Inhale. And when you're ready, if you can, step up for warrior three. Very nice. Balance yourself here. If you feel comfortable, you can always bring your hands to heart center or place them out here. or use your blocks. And step it down back to warrior one, right? Make sure you're comfortable. Good. And then I want you to drop your hands down for Superman. Forward fold a little bit. Inhale and exhale. Good. And inhale and forward back to mountain pose. Arms up. Inhale and exhale. Heart center. Very good. Come and sit down on the ground. Bring yourself down here. I'm going to bring my blocks a little bit closer to me. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to do boat pose. And I don't know if you know what boat pose is, but boat pose is really here. What I'm going to do is we're going to walk through some steps to help you get there. So place your hands behind you, not straight. Bend them a little bit, and you're going to be able to move yourself a little bit as we go through. So both feet on the ground. Feet can be either really close together. You can have your feet spread apart a little bit, whatever's comfortable for you. And on the inhale, I want you to lift your right foot up. Inhale, if you need to, release yourself down. Engage that core. And exhale. Now the left. Inhale. Engage. Exhale, bring it down. Again, okay? Right. Inhale, foot up. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Good. Now, if you are feeling comfortable to lift both feet, you can raise here, right? See that I'm holding myself here. Or if you feel comfortable, you can raise them all the way up. Hold. And exhale back down. Good. Again, inhale. Hold here. And exhale. 2 more times, okay? Ready? And inhale. And exhale. Good. Again, ready? And exhale. Very, very nice. Now put both of your feet forward. Flex them. And what I want you to do is we're going to give ourselves a nice leg stretch by grabbing our big toes on the opposite foot. So our right hand is going to grab our big toe on our left foot. Left hand is going to be supporting you behind here, just like it was. So grab your big toe with your right hand, fingers around your toe. If you can't straighten your leg all the way, don't worry about it. Wherever you feel comfortable. The goal is to stretch out your legs in the back here, okay? Good. Very nice. Take a couple more breaths. And release your foot back down. And now the other side, okay? So left hand is going to grab your big toe. Right hand is going to be behind you. Perfect. Grab, right? And lift up. Release. Very good. And release your right foot back down. I want you to go ahead and lay down flat on your mat. We're going to do bridge pose. And the way that I like to start bridge pose is with a block. Now, if you have one, great. You're going to place it right underneath your back, but you want it to be right at the end of where your tailbone is, right? So where you are supported the most, right? So hands right underneath you. I like to scoop my shoulders in. If you notice, right? Flat here. I scoop my shoulders in because that allows me, when I want to push up for a bridge pose, I can either stay here or I can push my legs up and hold. And lower back down, right onto your block if you have one. If you don't, you're just flat on the ground and you're pushing yourself up. Or you can just stay on the ground if you'd like to, whatever's the most comfortable. Don't overextend yourselves. Ready? And on the inhale, I want you to go up. Ready? Inhale. And hold here. Find that breath. And lower. One more. Ready? And inhale. And lower back down. Very good. Take the block out from your back and lower yourself all the way down to the ground. Perfect. Release your legs all the way down. Stretch it out. And I want you to place both of your hands like a T across you, okay? And I want you to lift your right knee. And I want you to grab with your right arm and just bring your right knee in. Good. Just hold here. You could grab here in your back of your leg if you need to. This is just to help release some of that spine and the legs, and right foot back down to the ground and bring your right arm back out to your T. Okay. Left leg, knee forward. Grab with your left hand up over your knee and give it a nice pull. And breathe here. Very good. Wonderful. Bring your left foot back down straight. And I want you to raise both of your knees back up. And we're going to just do a figure 4. So right foot up around your knee. Place it there. And just use your hand to just push your right leg down a little bit. You're going to feel a good pull in your glute. And then when you're ready, go ahead and lift your left leg if you want to and get a deeper pull in that stretch. And make sure you breathe here, thanking so much gratitude for all these movements that our body allows us to do. And don't forget that everything is connected. So all these stretching afterwards and beginning is where it all starts. So many of these poses require for us to be loose and ready to take the pose, right? We don't want to just automatically go into those poses. I myself have injured myself doing that on multiple occasions. So being kind and wonderful to our bodies, and release your left foot back down. Place your right foot back on the mat. Now your left foot, cross it over your right knee. Same thing. Push a little bit on your left knee to give it a much more of a stretch in the glute of your leg. And then when you're ready, go ahead and reach your right leg up off the ground and stretch it out. This feels so wonderful And it's so nice to just let go and release everything. It's a brand new week, right? We're going to start a whole new week. Let's make the best of what every day that we can open our eyes, because if we can open our eyes for another day, it's incredible, right? I always rise and I say beautiful rising. Bring your right foot back down to the ground, left foot back onto the mat as well. And now it's time for Savasana. So go ahead and lay your legs all the way out, hands flat on the mat, and just let go of everything that you have been internally holding, right? All your poses, we are doing a release. Every breath, every movement, every exhale is everything that you wish to just push away from you and no longer serves you. And every inhale is that positive energy, bringing everything that is full of gratitude in life. Think about that while you lay silently. And when you're done, I want you to roll over to your right side. Take all the pressure off your heart. And when you're ready, bring yourself back up to seated position. I appreciate you joining me today. I hope that all these moves and modifications that I provided to you can help you get a little bit deeper in your poses without having to push yourself to a limit that you're not expecting. We should always be very conscious of what our body is needing. So us using blocks to bring the ground closer or to help us in our stretches is very, very, very necessary. So it is not about the pose itself. It is about you internally and how it brings you a lighter self. Okay? Thank you so much for joining. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. And I look forward to next Modification Monday. Namaste.